So here are the highlights from our victory up in Bowdoin last week, which secured a share of the NESCAC title to make us back-to-back NESCAC champs. Game didn't get off to a great start for us. Bowdoin actually drove down the field and scored first, and then we kind of muffed the kick return, so we ended up with the ball on the 3-yard line. So this was a huge play for us to get us out of that. You're going to see they run a blitz here, a run blitz, and Patrick Donovan Jenkins is going to trap the blitzer, and Tyler DiNapoli is going to take the ball right off of that trap and get us some breathing room there, get us a first down outside the 10. And then a couple plays later, we're going to run a little screen pass, swing pass to Will Kirby, well blocked on the perimeter, and then Will makes a great cut and gets a big gain down into the red zone. And then 2 plays after that, well designed by our offensive staff here. They put the Twins in the boundary, motion the back against their Bowdoin's quarter coverage, and you're going to see this safety bites on the swing and leaves the tight end wide open on the seam ball there. You know, it's kind of like a fake screen action with the running back and the tight end, and then the tight end gets left wide open down the hash. Huge drive, 97-yard drive to tie the game 7-7. Now this is their next possession. We're going to run a cover 1 blitz here, where you're going to see the 2 front side linebackers coming off the edge, but you're going to see from the right-hand side our Bantam, Luca, who is in a delayed blitz. Once he reads the slide, he's going to come late. Does a great job of getting to the quarterback and causing an incomplete pass. That forced a punt. So it's our second drive here. Exact same play that we just showed you from us getting out from the 3-yard line. You're going to see Patrick Donovan Jenkins from the right of the screen here come across in the trap block. Good job, good patience by DiNapoli to wait for that block, set it up, and then get downhill. Good physical run there. And 2 plays after that, we're going to line up in our plus splits out here, which kind of isolates the DBs. And you're going to see Sean Clapp run a little double move up top against their safety to make it 14-7. Great job, great move by Clapp there. Anytime we can get him isolated, we feel pretty good about it. All right, in the first drive, Bowdoin had hurt us, actually scored on an empty set play. So we told the defense next time they line up an empty, we're going to zone pressure. And here you can see Mike Massey is going to blitz through the A-gap on a little simulated pressure where we're dropping the Bantam, and he's unblocked and gets a really good shot on the quarterback and creates an incomplete pass. We really ran a lot of simulated pressures in this game. So after they punt, here we are on the next drive. We're going to run a little play action pass, and Sean Clapp is going to come. You're going to see him in a second. They're actually double teaming him. They've got a player underneath and a player over the top, and Spencer throws a really good ball. One of the things that we see a lot in practice is what we call the undefendable ball. Even if the defense is there, and Clapp does a great job of going up there and catching it. As you saw from him all year, a lot of contested catches. Sean had 240 yards receiving in this game. After we took a loss on a run play here, we've got 2nd and long. And we're going to run, they're going to play their Tampa 2, and Clapp's going to find, he's going to find the hole in the defense right here. Good protection up front. Good throw by Fetter. Gets the ball down inside the 10. Another really good design here by our offensive staff. We're going to motion and then shift to create trips. And this is going to look like it's sprint out. You're going to see the back and the quarterback coming out here as if it's sprint, trying to force the coverage to roll, and the tight end is going to delay down the middle. The tight end kind of gets lost in there. Does a nice job. Nick Zalance gets second touchdown of the day. That put us up 21-7. Here you're going to see we're running a run stunt here where we're moving the defensive line and we're blitzing Dan Calderon off the edge as a crash blitzer. He times it up perfectly. Good tackle for a loss. That was a stunt that we actually, only probably ran maybe 8 or 9 times all year, and we ran it a dozen times in this game. So on our next possession, they're going to bring a blitz, a little cover 3 blitz. They're going to leave their corner on an island out here against the 2 verticals. Good read here by Fetter. He's got pressure on the backside that we don't pick up, but he's able to get the ball outside the numbers to Matt Laughlin, who catches the ball, gets us down inside the red zone. And then this is a package that we had not used all year. We put it in just for this game. We're in a heavy package here with 3 tight ends and then senior linebacker Mike Massey lined up at fullback. And we're going to run a bootleg action where we flood the boundary. And Massey is going to actually be the recipient of the play and scored a touchdown, which got our players really excited, having a defensive player in there on the offense. That made it 28-7. Bowdoin's putting together a drive here late in the second quarter, and we're going to run a cover 1 blitz where the linebackers have the running back. So you're going to see Cade play the running back and Mike Massey run a little stunt here with Joe Lepore off the center. Very well executed with Joe Lepore and Mike Massey on the pivot, and that creates pressure. And then Cade does a great job of staying with the back and thwarting that drive with a big interception there. And then this is just one where we actually had called the run play, but you could see that Sean Clapp was isolated against their small corner. And so we checked at the line of scrimmage and just threw a little jump ball. A little bit of a mismatch there, which we took advantage of a few times in this game. So this Bowdoin, I give them a lot of credit. They ran about 20 trick plays in this game, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. Here you're going to see a fake jet sweep. They're going to run a flea flicker, and this guy on the jet sweep is going to become the primary receiver, and he's actually open. But we're bringing Dan Calderon on that run stunt, and he is going to hit the back so hard that the back drops the ball. The quarterback tries to pick it up, and Cooper Mandel hits him as he's trying to throw it, and it ends up in the hands of Tyler Jamison. So you can see Danny, really good job by Danny working the coming on the blitz off of the motion. And he gets a great shot on the running back and forces the play, kind of screws the play up. And then Cooper Mandel kind of kills their quarterback. And Tyler ends up being the recipient of that. That's his 5th interception of the year, which tied him for the lead. And right after that play, we run a little middle zone here to Will Kirby. Really good job by the O-line blocking that up. And Will does a nice job of cutting it back. They called their corner for cutting. You can't cut anymore in college football on the edge. So that touchdown stood. This is a 3rd down play where we are playing cover 1 again. You can see our linebacker on the read pivot, but really what happens is Kevin Clark and Kevin Keogh really both beat their man with speed and meet right at the quarterback. This causes an errant throw, which Malik Davis picks off. And that's Malik's 5th interception of the year, which tied him with J-Mo for the league lead. And now, this is right after that. We're in a 4th down, but it's on the 30-yard line. So one of those situations where it's too far away to kick the field goal, too close to punt, so we go for it on 4th and 10. DiNapoli does a nice job of picking up the blitzing linebacker, and you're going to see Sean Clapp on the dig here. Good throw, good catch in traffic. Gets us a 1st down inside the red zone. And now we're going to throw a little slip screen here, which our offense has been so good at executing. Here, Tyler DiNapoli is going to slip out to the right. Great job downfield by Anthony Casillo for another touchdown pass. All right, very similar to what we saw before with the throw to Laughlin to the field. Bowdoin's bringing a corner blitz here, so they're playing the zone behind it with 3 deep, and we're going to send 4 verts at the 3 deep. You're going to see the free safety has to overplay this bend route because there's nobody playing it in the zone blitz, and that's going to leave Patrick McCaffrey wide open on the post. Good play design, good read by the quarterback. Big play there to get us moving here. And then a couple plays later, again, we're running the dig to Clapp. This time they drop into their cover 2. Again, Spencer's going to find the hole in the cover 2, and Clapp's going to make a contested catch. Gets us down to the 10. We stalled there, but that gave Matt Jumas an opportunity to kick a field goal. And with that kick right there, that made him 14 for 14 on the year and broke a NESCAC record for most field goals in a season. Now here we are back on the field on defense. Again, another simulator pressure, this time coming from the inside with Mike Massey, where we're going to drop the free safety down into a cover 3 zone pressure. And the quarterback thinks that Mike is playing high on the running back, so he keeps the ball. And Mike makes a big hit in the backfield for a tackle for a loss. That forced them to punt here. And a little shout out to our special teams unit. These guys did a great job. We were trying to put some pressure on their punter. They did a great job of getting there, but in not roughing the punter. We worked very hard on this drill of trying to put pressure, but if you can't get there, not to rough them. And then Matt Laughlin does an excellent job of fielding this ball on the bounce, making one cut, and setting up our offense in positive territory. This is early in the 3rd quarter here. You can see that they're rotating their safety to the middle of the field. That's going to leave Sean Clapp one-on-one with their shorter boundary corner, which we said all day that they were going to give us that. We're going to take advantage of it. And here, Feder just throws the one-on-one ball up, and Clapp takes it away for another touchdown. You can see the little bit of a height differential here. We weren't going to let them get away with going one-on-one with that in that situation. This is after, so we took the starting offense out, still a little bit of time left in the 3rd quarter, and we threw an interception here with our 2nd string offense, giving Bowdoin great field position. The defense went out there, as they've done all year. They did an awesome job in the red zone here. Another trick play. Bowdoin's got 2 quarterbacks on the field. They're going to make it look like sprint, but they're doing a throwback to their tackle. It's a legal play because they're throwing it backwards. But Cade did a great job of staying home in the zone defense and managed to bring down the big guy. And then on the 4th down here, we're going to run a cover 1 bear package. And Mike Massey is going to do a really good job here because he has the running back, but he reads that the running back is staying in the protection. So he adds in and gets a good shot on the quarterback. And in this situation, too, really savvy play by Malik because that's their best player, and he knows we're double-teaming him, so he doesn't bite on the inside move and is all over the double move. So Good execution there. Great job by the defense being put in that situation and coming away with no points. And our defense actually gave up 0 rushing touchdowns for the entire season. Here is a drive that this is a 4th down play in the 4th quarter. We had worked on this play during the week when they put their quarterback under center. That was a big quarterback sneak play. But we talked about if the tailback was offset, making sure that the Mike and the Hawk were not part of the quarterback sneak. And great job by Cade here of playing his responsibility and staying outside. They were actually making it look like quarterback sneak, but they were running a toss pass. And that thwarted that play and kept them from getting any points on that one. So those are the highlights. It was a great opportunity for our guys to get out there one more time and play together. And it's a great season, fun team to coach. And they can celebrate the fact that they have earned back-to-back NESCAC championships.